Women are emotional. There's no getting around it. And actually, I know a lot of women wish they weren't as emotional as they are, and it's really about appropriate timing. I think we should feel everything deeply, feel it completely, but there's a time and a place. So this is about creating that time and place, especially when you're angry, all right? Because getting angry at someone is counter to being able to get what you want. The moment we get even slightly angry, the walls go up and he can't hear what you have to say. I mean, the reason we're angry is something's not going the way we want it to. So it's all about being able to communicate what we need. And if they can't hear what we have to say, then nothing happens, all right? So what you do, and this has worked for me, I get plenty angry on occasion. Not so much anymore, but I'm thinking of my first marriage. I mean, we never fought until the end. We never fought, which everyone said, that's not very healthy. We didn't even do healthy fighting, all right? We just, it's like, where's the rug? Let's sweep it under. Let's not talk about it. That's not what I'm talking about. I want you to be able to feel it all. Go out and scream and holler and kick things. I used to go out in my car and I'd go for a drive and I'd scream and holler and let it out. And then I would come home. I'd think about, okay, how can I say this in a way that he's going to hear me? Because I'm not happy with what just went on. That's what you need to do. You need to let it out by yourself. If you need to talk to a girlfriend, you have a friend who can, you know, kind of let it just pass over them like, what is it, water on a duck? Great. You don't want her buying into it. You don't want her siding with you. So it's best to just go out and scream and holler and get everything out of your system. And then when you're calmed down and you've planned out what you're going to say, when, how you're going to say it, the setting, the timing, everything. This is for the important stuff. I mean, you should never get angry, but a lot of the stuff that we get angry about is pretty irrelevant. Later on, it's like, what? I don't even remember why I was angry. That happens. But this is about the important stuff where you really do need to communicate something. So you plan it out. You have conversations out loud so you can hear what it sounds like. I swear, I do this and it works. It really works because your mind is flowing with what you need to say. So that's my advice, is go beat up on a tree or stomp your feet and scream and holler and rant somewhere where nobody but you gets to hear it. Let it out. Let it out. And then calm down and then talk about it at the right time and the right place. And for men, the timing is really important. Just because you need to talk about it doesn't mean he's ready. You want him to be ready to hear it. So one thing you don't do is say, you don't want to say, we need to talk. Woo-wee, boy, the fear goes up, the barriers go up, and he's hunkered down. It's like, okay, how can I protect myself? He's not going to hear you. So the best approach is, I have something I need to share with you. Is this a good time? This is really important wording. I want you to practice this. I have something I need to share with you. Is this a good time? And there's no anger, there's no emotion coming out because you don't want him to go into defensive mode. You want him to actually want to hear you. All right? So get rid of that emotion, plan it in a calm, appropriate time, say it the way you want it, the way you practiced, and then he'll be open to what you have to say. All right? I'd like feedback if you use this so that I can maybe clarify. There's so much more I want to talk about how to say things. I could go on for 5 hours. So this is just a little snippet, mostly reminding you, don't get angry at him in his presence. Go do it elsewhere. All right? You want him to hear what you have to communicate because you need to have your needs met. And he wants to meet them. Okay? So there are ways to do this, and I'll give you plenty of lessons on how to say what you need to say in all kinds of different situations.